In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add the switch node in n8n. The switch node is a powerful way to route data down different paths in your workflow based on a value or condition. Think of it as a traffic director. It looks at each incoming item, checks a field or expression, and then sends that item to the matching output. This is especially useful when you want different actions to happen depending on status, type, or any other property in your data. Start in your workflow editor. Look to the top right and click the plus icon to add a new node. This opens the node selector so you can quickly find what you need. Begin typing switch, and when you see it in the results, select it to add it to your canvas. As soon as it's added, the configuration panel opens on the right so you can set everything up without leaving the editor. In the configuration, you'll choose what the switch should evaluate. Typically, you'll point it to a specific field from your input data, or use an expression if you need something more dynamic. The goal is to clearly define what value the node should look at for each incoming item. Next, decide how the comparison should work. You can match exact values, use partial matches, or rely on an expression that returns a value to check. Keep the logic as simple as possible so it's easy to maintain later. Now add your rules. Each rule represents a condition and becomes its own output on the switch node. Give each rule a clear name so it's obvious what it does at a glance. For example, you might have one rule for approved, another for pending, and a catch-all for anything that doesn't match. Most setups benefit from a default output as well, which handles items that don't meet any rule. This prevents items from getting stuck with nowhere to go. With your rules and settings in place, it's time to test. Click Execute to run the node. If there's sample data available from an earlier step, you'll see which branch each item follows, and the matching outputs will highlight. If you don't see any results, make sure the previous node has run so there's data to evaluate. And there you go. You've added the switch node, defined its parameters, created your rules, and verified the behavior by executing the node. Save your workflow, and you're ready to build out each branch with the actions that make sense for your use case.